Hey guys, welcome back. Today is going to be an initial review. I'm going to be trying out Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, which is this one right here in the shade Deep Honey. I was blessed enough to be sent this beautiful foundation by Tarte Cosmetics, which I'm very grateful for, and I just wanted to give it an initial review just to kind of check it out. I did notice that they didn't have a super large color range in this as they usually do, so I wanted to just kind of give it a try. I am hoping that this shade will be my shade, so we're just gonna see how it goes. So this was a Sephora exclusive, which just pretty much means that you can either only get it on TarteCosmetics.com or you can get it at Sephora or Sephora online. I'm so sorry, it's so early and I cannot talk. But this retails for $39 and it is a lightweight full coverage foundation, and for my understanding it's supposed to be really great for the up and coming warm months. So I just wanted to give it a try. It's starting to warm up here in Ohio and I just kind of wanted to give it a try. I'm hoping that this is going to be my shade. It seems like it may be a little bit later. So I'm just gonna wear this foundation and then I'm gonna check it out for a couple of hours, see how it lasts, and then we're just gonna go from there. They say that this is a 12-hour long-lasting foundation. So I do work today. I don't work 12 hours, but I do have a pretty long day ahead of me, and I do have a chance to give this product out, give it a feel, and see how it works. I am not going to be putting a primer on because I want to see how the product works just by itself and how long it lasts. So I am just going to go ahead and put it on. So this does have this beautiful dropper here, where you can just like drop it and give the amount in your hand. So I am going to just go ahead and apply. So it looks a little light, but it is applying on like super, like this is a lot of coverage. It looks like it has a little bit of strong yellow undertone. I mean, so far this has a decent amount of coverage. It is pretty light. Not like a full shade light, but maybe like a half a shade. The texture is pretty nice. It is very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy for it to be saying that it's a full coverage foundation. It does not feel heavy at all, as some foundations do when they say that they are fuller coverage. Yo, how am I gonna pull this off? This is kind of light, yo. I'm gonna have to make this work. So this is the final look. This actually does cover really good. I think if I was to get a shade that was just like half a shade darker, I think this would be absolutely perfect for my skin complexion. I'm only gonna get darker in the summer, so I'm probably gonna have to get like some Cover FX cover drops just to kind of blend in here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put some bronzer or something on here because it's just a tad bit light and I ain't gonna be going out in public like that. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face and then I'm gonna get right back to you in a second. All right guys, I'm back. I have finished my face for the day. I'm about to head to work and I'm gonna see how this foundation just kind of feels and goes throughout the day. You know, I always gotta make sure there's no lipstick on my teeth. But I'm just going to wear this foundation. So far, after I have put my bronzer on, it has blended out very well. I do have to go into some natural lighting to kind of see that, but so far it's feeling good, it's looking good, and I mean the color isn't too off, it's just a little yellow, which you can usually get like Cover FX drops and just drop that in. So I am just going to play it out. I'm gonna go ahead to work and then I'm going to follow up with you guys later. Alright guys, I'm back. So it has been about 8.5, possibly 9 hours since I have first put this foundation on. When I first put it on, I was getting ready for work early this morning. Probably around 8 or so. Something around that area, or somewhere around that time. And so far, I can honestly say this foundation has lasted. I have not put a primer on. I haven't touched it up. Only thing I did was blot some tissue like around my nose area, like kind of around like my mouth here and then my nose here, because just lately my skin just gets a little bit oily just around that area. So I just did that just so I wouldn't be extremely shiny. But that has nothing to do with the foundation. That's just my natural skin. It always does that regardless of whatever foundation I wear. But I can honestly say, like, this foundation is nice. It is so lightweight. Like, it says that it's a full coverage water foundation. It's an extremely light foundation. And as I went it throughout the day, my skin didn't feel heavy, it didn't feel greasy. If I touched on my skin accidentally, it didn't feel like foundation will wipe off. It pretty much it felt like it went into the pores of my skin, and it absorbed into the pores of my skin, and it didn't just sit on top of my skin. As for if I moved, it would just smudge off. I was a little bit worried because the shade was just a tad bit light, maybe like a half a shade lighter, and just had a lot of yellow undertone in it, when I do have some yellow but a little bit of red as well. And I was scared that it wasn't going to blend. I would say the pros of this foundation, it really has lasted. It's been about 8.5, 9 hours, and the foundation is still in place. It hasn't creased, it hasn't rubbed off or anything. I did use a little bit of Laura Mercier under my eyes, my translucent powder, just because sometimes in the salon I sweat and I just don't want it to start creasing. But even before then, it dries down to like a matte finish. It's kind of weird though, because it gives you like a nice luminous glow, like a very subtle luminous glow, but at the same time it is a matte finish. So if you're looking for like an extremely dewy finish, this is not dewy, but it is extremely lightweight. I think that the pros of this foundation, they have lived up to it. It's 39 bucks, I think 34, 39 bucks. I know I said it earlier, but I will make sure that I put all that in the description box. But the cons of this is that this is the darkest shade. I love Tarte due to the simple fact that they cater to a lot of women of color, and I am not just speaking of black women. I'm speaking of Native American women, Indian women, Hispanic women, Middle Eastern women. And I'm speaking to all of us that we have melanin in our skin. We're not fair in our skin tones, and this is a brand that actually caters to our skin complexions. And I was a little bit upset that they didn't have a wide variety of this, but hopefully they do formulate some more and they come out with a couple of shades. I don't know if this is a limited edition line. I think it's a possibility that it is, but it just kind of sucks that this is the darkest shade and I'm not even that darkly complected, and that this is your deepest shade, and the shade wasn't even like perfect match on me, so which means it was still a little bit lighter. So I guess that is the cons. I am crossing my fingers hoping that they will come out with some deeper shades for all of my beautiful girls with melanin, and you young beautiful girls with fair skin, you know you're beautiful as well, but you know us girls with some melanin in our skin need some love too. I really do think that this is a great foundation. I was looking for some newer foundations for the warmer months, and I think if you're looking for something that's extremely lightweight and something that's going to last you a long time, this is great. I didn't put a primer on. I believe I did say that, but I didn't put a primer on. But I can just imagine how much longer this would last with a primer. And I am going to be doing a review on the new Hybrid Gel foundation. I'm going to try to film that tomorrow, or just to try to get a feel of it tomorrow, because I did receive that product as well. So please stay tuned for that. If I didn't cover anything, make sure that you do ask questions down below. If you have any questions or concerns, just leave a comment below and I'll make sure that I get right back to you. Thank you all so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and make sure you do subscribe for more updates, especially if you do want to see my review on that Hybrid Gel with the part of that Rainforest of the, well no, that was the Double Duty Beauty, not Rainforest of the Sea. I apologize. But remember to stay blessed and stay beautiful. Mwah.